I paid for a coffee and I brought it back to my desk and I took one sip and my neck was like tingling and it felt a bit weird and I just like panicked. Hello and welcome to May Contain. If you are new to the May Contain YouTube channel, make sure to hit subscribe. If you like this video, really helpful, make sure to give it the thumbs up and let me know what you think. So today I want to talk about something that affects me, and that's having anxiety when you've got severe food allergy. So how did my anxiety start with my allergy? In the lead up to setting up the May Contain blog, I was doing a lot of research online and I was searching a lot about people with allergies and like allergy blogs. And when I was like constantly like on the news, like searching about severe allergies, and in fact it like a lot of like stories was like coming up which like wasn't like positive news about like allergies, and it was always like the horror stories of people going out and having these severe allergic reactions. It really affected me because like it just got me thinking, oh shit, like am I not being like, do I need to take my allergy a bit more serious, or and I don't know, like, and it was affecting me because I was going out with like friends and family for meals and I was like getting a bit worked up in the restaurant to a point where I just wouldn't order anything off the menu, and I was like constantly like panicking myself all the time to a point where I thought I was having an allergic reaction and it actually wasn't. I was just getting myself worked up about it. So yeah, I think it all started because I set up the May Contain blog, but obviously I love like educating people about allergies and like a reason I'm doing this video as well. But I think because I was writing the blog and also researching a lot about it, it was actually like making me anxiety a lot worse. So I've had like a few anxiety attacks recently with my allergy, and I actually don't think like many of me like friends know about it. It's usually like my mum, like my parents know about these like quite bad like anxiety attacks with my allergy. And I mean for me, like one of like the ones which kind of like stands out is I actually started a new job and I was like 3 days into this new job and I went downstairs to get a coffee. So they had like a coffee bar downstairs where they've got a barista and you can get coffee, and took my coffee back to my desk and I had like one sip and I just felt like my neck was tingling and like I was like struggling to breathe and I was getting really worked up. Definitely like being a new job as well, and you think you're having like severe allergic reaction. So I actually told like the studio manager and I went outside to get some fresh air just so I can feel like I can like breathe, and I rang my mum because sometimes when I feel like I'm having a severe allergic reaction, I ring my mum to just try and calm me down a bit. So I went outside, rang my mum and I said, oh, I've had this coffee, I think I might be having an allergic reaction. And my mum's like, no, you're probably just like getting yourself worked up. So I actually took half an hour away, just get some like fresh air, then hopefully and then I calmed down and I realised I wasn't having an allergic reaction. I think I'm having an allergic reaction when I'm not, and it doesn't obviously help the situation because if you are having an allergic reaction and you're panicking as well, it just makes it like so much worse. So I think for me that was a point where I was like, shit, like not that, yeah, to kind of like seek help, but how I was gonna like overcome it. So for me like I try and like not research like loads about like allergies like in the news, because like the more like I read about it, the more it actually does give me anxiety and the more it gets me like worked up about it. So because obviously in the news, a lot of the news isn't always like positive, so for me I always try not like research like too much into like allergies in the news, and for me that actually helps like loads as well. The worst thing you can do is like get yourself worked up, so just try and be like really calm in these situations. But I also think as well, like speak to your friends about it and speak to your family. I think it's like so important. I mean for me, like the way I kind of calm myself down, and like I said, like I actually ring my parents, I'll ring my mum to try and like calm me down, otherwise I'll get really worked up about it. And obviously I think if you do feel you're in that situation, like do like seek help, like definitely like ring a family member or like maybe speak to your work colleagues about it to try and calm you down, because I think when you're in that situation you probably don't know whether you are having a severe allergic reaction or not. So it's best to just maybe speak to people around you just so you can kind of like calm down rather than getting like really worked up about it. Also as well, like just going out for fresh air when I feel like I can feel the anxiety attack like coming on, like I always like go out for fresh air, and I do feel a lot better just by getting that fresh air. Otherwise, if I'm in work, you'd be sitting at your desk and you'd be getting more panicked or more worked up. So if you ever do feel like it's coming on, like just get out some fresh air, then you can kind of like calm yourself down, and then you can work out whether you are an allergic reaction or not. Because for me, 9 times out of 10, I wasn't having an allergic reaction. I was just getting myself like really worked up. So if you are in that situation, yeah, definitely get out some fresh air. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it the thumbs up. Let me know how you cope with anxiety when you've got severe food allergy in the comments below. Yeah, hope you guys like this comment. Obviously, it was very personal to me to like talk about this and how I cope with it. But yeah, it'd be good to hear how you cope when you've got severe anxiety, when you've got food allergy. If you're not subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button below so it keeps you posted and gives you a notification when I do post more videos on my YouTube channel. See you guys soon.